hot desert is all around you. You tripped and broke your neck. That just saved us on this run. You die of rabies. Hello and welcome, everyone. Is the world on fire? It sure as feels like it in this heat wave, which is why this time we are going back to 1988. Into the deep, deep desert in search of the lost crown of Queen Anne.
That girl is...
Now, this absolute banger of a text-adventure game originally was, I believe, released for Commodore 64 and then eventually made its way to DOS. This is the version that I played. I was a DOS kid. I never had a Commodore. But I did have DOS and I did have Lost. And so we're going to see what treasures we can find. I'm going to see how much I can remember of this game, because it's not a lot. 1988 was a long time ago. But with any luck, we'll survive the heat, both recording this and also playing the game itself. Before we actually get into the game, I want to talk a little bit about our sponsor, the Rook and the Raven. The Rook and the Raven make absolutely fantastic gaming notebooks for tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons, Daggerheart, Pathfinder, Starfinder, and so many more. They even make books that aren't specific to gaming, like the prologue and epilogue books, both of which dig deep into the minutiae and psyche of a character, whether it's for a tabletop role-playing game, whether it's for a story that you're writing, whether it's for a comic you're creating. Really gets into the nitty-gritty. Absolutely fantastic. Now, these notebooks are absolutely loaded. Like, these are not small. They're compact, but they are not tiny. The Dungeons & Dragons books, for example, have several sets of character sheets, space for inventory, for maps, for information about the game world that you're playing in and the adventure that you're playing in, and extremely detailed. They give you everything that you need, whether you're a first-time player or you've been playing for decades. The Rook and the Raven makes these lovely gaming videos absolutely possible, and subscribers to this very YouTube channel get a code for a discount when you go to buy any of their amazing notebooks on their website, therookandtheraven.com, including their brand new Daggerheart Player's Diary and Daggerheart GM's Planner. They're absolutely incredible notebooks. Highly recommend. Go check them out, therookandtheraven.com. And now back to the Lost Crown of Queen Anne. Queen Anne took the throne in England in 1702. We were a British colony at the time, so she was also Queen of the United States. Shortly after her death in 1714, her royal crown disappeared. The last known owner of the crown was an Arabian desert sheik. The crown wasn't found when the sheik was killed in a tribal war in 1936. You desire riches and adventure, so you've traveled to the desert area near the sheik's last home. Your camel went lame yesterday, and you are now on foot. You've just eaten the last of your food. Please enter your name. Well, there is but one name we could use here, of course. Yes, my name is correct. We shall start a new game. Yes, we really want to start a new game. Now, The Lost Crown of Queen Anne is a text adventure game. On the right, you have a list of all of the words that you can use to do things in this world. All of the verbs that we can use are listed there, some of which can be used by themselves. So, for example, we can search just on its own. We find nothing unusual. Say eat. But if we wanted to say eat something, Please use 2 words because you have to say what you want to eat. So, for example, we can examine our pocket knife. Ooh, okay, we have a screwdriver, a corkscrew, and a lockpick all on our pocket knife. It keeps track of exactly how many moves you've made, and every time you move, your hunger goes up and your thirst goes up, so you get more hungry and more thirsty the more things you do. The goal is to collect 12 treasures. The treasure counter is right behind me on the screen. Let's begin. A hot desert is all around you. You're sweating heavily. Tell me about it. An oasis with water and trees can be seen to the north. Now, from here we can travel north, west, south, or east. The desert is all around us, so if we go any direction other than north, we will get lost in the desert. So we don't want to risk that, so we're going to, you can just type N as shorthand for go north. And reach the oasis. It is cooler here at the oasis. The ruins of a building can be seen to the west. To the east, you see the remains of a campfire. You see a pool of water. Oh, and previously we had seen a pile of bones and a scorpion. Go back down. Examine the bones. They are human bones. The scorpion is very deadly when we examine it. So, we're not going to touch the scorpion. We're just going to go north. And so, those 7 moves, we are already at 44% thirst. We're outside in the heat, in the desert, so we get thirsty fast. But we can drink water. And now we feel refreshed. Hasn't done anything for our hunger, but it has taken our thirst down. Searching in this room, in the space, we find nothing unusual. So, again, we could go north out into the desert. We can go south back to where we started. We can go west to the ruins of the building, or we can go east to the campfire. So let's go check out the campfire. A coconut tree offers shade from the sun. To the west is a pool of cool, clear water. Okay, so that's the oasis. Okay, so we can take the canteen. We can take rag and take the rope. We're going to need those. Do a search, nothing unusual. Now, this is a perfect example of why it's important to read the descriptions and not just look at the map, because in the description we can see there's a coconut tree. However, the visible exits, we've got north, west, south, and east. Going back to the west will take us to the oasis. Going any other direction will take us out into the desert. But we can climb the tree. And here we find a coconut. Search just in case. And we can hit D to go down. We're back on the ground. Okay, let's go back west to the oasis. Oh, we're already getting thirsty. So just those few moves and we're already at 69% dead from thirst. So we'll drink water. And we can also fill our canteen. Now we have a full canteen. Okay. Let's proceed west to the ruins of the building. A glass lens. Excellent. Sand has all through a hole in the roof, you can see a small room below. Okay, well, wonderful. So if we take the lens our search. No, nothing here. All right, so if we go northwest, oh, we can't go west, but if we were to go north or south, we would go off into the desert. And just to show you what that looks like, let's go north. Now, if we look at the map, we can see that we are way off on our own on that map. Just sort of teleport out in the middle of nowhere, and if we go... the desert stretches as far as the eye can see in all directions. You are lost somewhere in the desert. If we go south, if we go north, if we go west, doesn't matter which way we go, we're just teleporting around out there and getting thirstier and thirstier as time goes by. Now, let's say we use the lens. Aha! So using that glass lens, we can see the oasis. So we go south and then east. South, go east. Aha! We're back here. We're already dying of thirst just from that little escapade. So we go back north to the pool of water. We drink, we feel refreshed, we still have a full canteen. And now let's descend into the house. So we're dropping in through the roof, so we're actually dropping into the upstairs of the house. The sun shines through a hole above you and lights up the room. A very dark room lies to the east. There's a door to the west. So we can go east, or we can go up. Now, if you're ever curious what happens when you die, allow me to demonstrate. So, it is painfully easy to die in this game. For example, we're told that the room to the east is very dark. If we go east, we get that press enter, which is never a good sign. Whoops! It's too dark to see. You tripped and broke your neck. Want to try again? Yes, we do. And that brings us... back to the start. So... go back up. Now, here's an important thing. Every single time you play, the locations of several... like, some things are always in the same place, like the pool of water is always in the same place. But several items can be anywhere. They can randomly spawn. So, for example, the glass lens is here instead of being over on the roof. And there are several other items that we are going, as we play, if we die... when we die and we have to go back and redo them, we're going to have to search anew to find certain things. For example, I remember playing games where the glass lens is out in the desert. So if you don't find it, before you get to the point where you need the glass lens to go any further, you have to basically go out and wander the desert until you find it, and then use it to get back to the oasis. So we take the lens, we go over to that campfire, and we also have to remember to search, because a lot of the searchable things are also random. Find the tree. Take the coconut. Down. Drink water. Let's go west. Search. We go down. Take the torch. Now, we wrap the oily rag that we found earlier around the old torch. And we can use the lens on the torch to direct the light of the sun and ignite the torch. They are indelibly engraved on my mind from my childhood. And yet, I've never really gotten very far in this game as a kid, so it will not take long to surpass anything and everything I could possibly remember about this. Now, it's worth noting that as we read the description here, it mentions there is a door to the west. If we examine the door, it's a normal door. Yet west is not an option here, so if we try to go west, the door is locked. Let's see. Let's look at our verb list, because I remember seeing on our knife that we have a lockpick. So let's use lockpick on the door. We've unlocked the door, and now the way west is clear. Let's search our room. There's nothing unusual here. So east or west, east or west, east or west. Let's go west. Let's go through this door we just unlocked. An empty room. Very unusual. You see the Sheik's treasure room to the south, and there's a door to the east. Search. Okay, so I remembered, I had a vague memory of search every room because there's hidden things. That just saved us on this run because found and destroyed a poison dart trap. If I had attempted to go either south or east from here, that would have been game over from the poison dart trap. So, I wonder, I don't think I ever actually found, I think I've died to that trap, or one like it, but I don't think I've ever found and destroyed it successfully before. So that is... okay, that's cool. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I guess let's go south to that treasure room. We are looking for treasure after all. The Sheik's treasure room. It once held a fortune in jewels. However, most of the Sheik's treasures are now gone. Searching, don't find anything unusual. So here's the thing. If we take, say, the sapphire, and we try to take ruby bracelet. Okay, we are out of room. So I'm going to drop the sapphire for now. Because we'll have to come back for these treasures once we find some way of carrying them. I don't believe we need the lens for anything else at the moment, so I guess I'll drop the lens here. So we've got the torch lit. Alright, so our options now, we can go back north, where we came, or we can go west. Let's go west. Another empty room, very unusual. You see the Sheik's treasure room to the east, and there's a door to the west. There's also a white mouse. Let's take the mouse. I feel like there are no items here that are useless. I think every item can be used for something, and I think they're actually there may be multiple... Some of the puzzles have multiple solutions. Some of them only have, like, one. Oh! Okay, a poison gas trap here. Glad I remember to search. Okay. Door to the west. The door is locked. Okay, so let's... Okay, the door is locked, so let's use lockpick. Door. Alright, let's keep going west. The bedroom used by the Sheik's favorite wife. The bedroom used by the Sheik's favorite wife. The furniture was once very elegant. There is a door to the east. Search. Nothing. Examine bed. It's been used often. Move the bed. Is there anything? No. Okay. I'll look under the bed? No. Okay, so just let's move the bed. Guess let's proceed west. Okay. We have a purple cushion and a huge mosquito. The purple cushion has a silk border. Search the room. Nothing unusual. Vague memory here. Oh, the Sheik's private harem. Assorted female articles are scattered about. You realize that many different women once lived here. Now, memory serves that we can actually... use cushion. Oh, no. Cut. There's a cut verb. Cut. Cushion. Find hidden treasure. All right. Yes. So far, so good. Getting thirsty, but we have a canteen for that. Alright, so there's a diamond ring, there's a torn cushion. We still don't have anything to carry the treasures in. We need to find some sort of box or chest or something like that. Because there are 12 treasures that we need to bring out. And I wonder if we can... We take the ring. Okay. The ring is the wrong size, we have to carry it. So, actually, we'll take the ring. I already searched here. Yep. Okay. So if we go east, we're dying of thirst, but we're not in the 90s yet. East. We'll drop the ring here. Oh, okay. So it's already full, so I guess we'll go west. Not drink, drop ring. Go west. West. Okay. Ah, see the mosquito left. Drink water. Feel refreshed. And we are now at half full canteen, so we have one more refresh on that. Okay. So we go west out of here. Got a broken sword. A guard station. The purpose of this guard station was to stop people from entering the room to the east, the harem. Okay, fair enough. Kind of backdoored through that. There's nothing in this room, so we can go south or east. So if we head south, The intersection of two major hallways. The door to the south has hinges that appear to be very rusty. Let's search here. Okay, alright, rusty hinges. I feel like there's a couple different ways to deal with the rusty hinges. But at the moment, let's just see where else we can go from here. It's not a dead end, so we'll remember to come back here. So proceeding west. A long hall ends here. The web of a black widow spider partially covers the doorway to the east. Oh, okay, we just came through there. Looks like the only way we can go, we're now on a one-way thing. So we somehow made it through the black widow spider. And now we're stuck on the other side. There's a copper penny, a single arrow, and a hungry spider. Kind of wish I'd have grabbed that mosquito, and we could give the mosquito the spider, maybe. Search. No? Okay, inventory's full, so we'll kind of mentally mark these as here, but we don't have anything we can use with the arrow, and I don't really have a use for the penny. And we'll keep an inventory slot open in case we find something we can feed to that spider. A long hallway begins here. The dust on the floor has not been disturbed for ages. A hand-painted picture of the Sheik is here. Let's have a search. Ooh, we found a jeweled cross. Cross is quite valuable. Yes, that's one of the treasures. Okay, well again, inventory space is extremely limited, so we'll leave it for the moment. Let's move west. An entrance foyer. The door to the north appears to lead back outside. So going north. An old deteriorated building is to the south. The desert stretches as far as the eye can see in the other directions. Ah, yes, okay, so if we keep going out here, it'll just take us out into the desert. We can go back into the building. Let's look south. A very short hallway. You see another room to the south. A deadly cobra. Searching, there's nothing unusual. But snakes like mice, right? We do have a white mouse. And we do have a give command. Give mouse to cobra. The cobra eats the mouse and leaves. Excellent. And now there's a new room to the south. What do we got here? A meeting room. A large wooden table is in the center of the room. Strange, there are no chairs here. Let's do our search. We don't find anything unusual. Let's look at that map. Okay, it shows a secret passage near a corner. That seems important. Okay, moving the map doesn't do anything. The table. Okay, let's head back. If we're getting hungry, we'll have to find something to eat. Nasty roach. Oh! I bet we can give that roach that spider. We're in a sitting room. Very old furniture fills the room. West and east. We need to eat. Oh, search. We found a secret passage to the south. Let's read the sign. This tells you the sign of the times. Extra help is available as follows. A map showing all the secret passages, a hint sheet for all the puzzles, a detailed solution to the game, or all three of the above at a discounted price. Send a check or money order to the developer at what I would presume would be his address and ask for the Lost Crown solutions. In-game advertising. An L-shaped hallway. There's a large sign in English on the west wall. Interesting. Alright, so let's go south. A bedroom used by the house guards. A few old cots are here. A huge sofa rests on a large oval rug in the center of the room. Do our search. Don't find anything. Cots. Sofa. Move the rug. Cutting the sofa. Examine the rug. Persian rug. Comfortable sofa. Look under the rug. Okay, just move. Same. Lift rug. Nothing's under it. Okay. Lift the sofa. Oh, okay, we're getting very hungry. So, from here we can go back north, we can go west, or we can go south. Well, let's go west. An indoor bathroom. Very unusual for this desert area. A sunken tub with Egyptian faucets is in the west corner of the room. Let's see, there was the treasure map said there's a secret passage in a corner, right? So maybe something to do with the tub? Faucets. Well, we're thirsty. Turn faucets. Water fills the tub. Yes, okay. Drink water, get rid of that thirst. Fill canteen. Yeah. Straight razor and a bar of soap. Can I eat the coconut? Okay, so I have to cut it or break it first. Getting hungry. Oh, okay. Well, boom. Alright, so I just ate the coconut, drank its milk, so that took care of hunger and thirst. Well, damn. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know what else we can do here. Search. Ooh, found a pistol. I have to imagine that's going to be useful at some point. Okay, let's go east. Huge mosquito. But I've already got a roach. Go south. A small dusty closet. Moth-eaten clothes are on the hangers. A few old clothes have fallen onto the floor. There's a pair of boots. Search first. Okay, found a brass key. Excellent. Even though I've already picked the locks. Pair of boots. Put those boots on, why not? Let's go to the clothes on the floor. No, don't find anything. Don't find anything else, so I guess that's it. Alright, let's head north. North. Let's see, we've got a stale biscuit, single bullet. Okay, take the bullet, obviously. We have one shot at the pistol. Excellent. Combine those right up. Let's take the biscuit for when we get hungry later. Oh, and description. An old dining room. A large round table is in the center of the room. Overturned chairs are scattered around the room. Let's have a search. We find nothing. Let's go north. A large but very ugly kitchen. Filthy pots and pans are everywhere. The smell is terrible. Have a search. Oh, okay, we found a secret passage north. Excellent. We've got a metal spoon, a few ants, and a cold oven. Old clay oven. Examine the spoon. The spoon is bent. Examine the ants. The ants are red. Let's go north. A small food pantry. The sheik's most expensive foods were once kept here. There's a parchment. And let's have a search. Okay, nothing unusual. Read parchment. Cobras like flute music. Well, unfortunately, I think we've already dealt with the cobra. Maybe if we find another cobra. Already searched here. That's right. So nothing unusual. So let's go back. And let's look west. An unopened box. An old storage room. Several empty boxes lie scattered about. Okay, let's... Okay, we can't take the box. Open the box. We found a precious gem. Searching, we don't find anything unusual. Okay, so let's see, we have found, out of the 12 treasures, we've found a diamond ring, a jeweled cross, sapphire, ruby bracelet, a gold bar, precious gem. Okay. Diamond ring, jeweled cross, sapphire, ruby. Okay, precious gem. Found the diamond ring in the cushion. We found a jeweled cross. We found then the 3 treasures. I think we found 6 of the 12 so far. And we only have 7 inventory slots, so we'll leave this precious gem where it is. And continuing west, we are back to where we started on this floor. We've not found any way down. But... Okay, so if we go... Alright. Let's go actually back and... south. So there's ants, there's a housefly, we've got a roach, we've got some different insects we can feed to that spider. There's a jewel cross. Let's see. Give a roach. A spider. Rejected. Okay. Well, let's drink water. Drop that roach. Let's go back. I have bad memories of that mosquito. I don't remember why. I think maybe he was in malaria. Oh. Take the fly. Let's try this. That worked. Okay. Spider eats the fly and leaves. So now we can go east again, and so now we can just basically loop all the way around. The door is rusted shut. I wonder if we can, like, lubricate it with the soap. Let's go back to that bathroom. And we can actually refill our canteen while we're at it. Canteen. Take the soap. Take a drink while we're here. Alright. Use soap on door. Haha! Yes! You soap the hinges, the way south is open. The Sheik's bedroom. The furniture here was once very extravagant, but the place stinks now because everything has begun to dry rot. Okay, so we have a treasure chest and a rare coin. Excellent. Okay, so search first. Found a secret passage east. Excellent. Alright, let's drop the soap. I think we're done with that. Let's take the chest. Okay. Now let's see if we can put coin in chest. Okay, cool. So that should help. We can maybe pick up some of these treasures on our way. And we found a secret passage to the east. So let's go east. The Sheik's private treasure room. Empty jewel coffers are everywhere. Let's have a search. We found hidden treasure. Okay. Take the earring, put it in the chest. Excellent. Can't type today. Take the necklace, we put it in the chest. Awesome. Anything else to find here? No. Empty jewel coffers are everywhere. Okay, okay, no, doesn't know coffers. Alright, so going back to the bedroom, okay, doesn't think there's a bed here. Furniture, doesn't know furniture. Alright, well here, let's go through and collect up the stuff that we left. Broken sword, I wonder if that's useful for something. Okay, so we can't put the ring in the chest for whatever reason. Sapphire goes in the chest, good. Bracelet goes in the chest, excellent. Bar goes in the chest, and that looks like a full chest. Okay, so we have 6 treasures currently, 6 of the 12. We could not take the diamond ring, though. You know what, I don't want to carry the diamond ring around. I guess let's drop the treasure chest here. have that gem. I wonder if that can go in the chest. Dying of thirst and dying of hunger. That's not great. Okay. Grab the gem. Okay, no. So, alright. Well, we found 8 treasures. Oh, and there's a jeweled cross out there, so that's 9. Wow, we're doing really well. Okay, so eat the biscuit and drink water. Okay, so it got us down half hunger, took care of our thirst. I haven't found any other food here, though. I'm getting a little concerned. So can't open the oven. Okay, no. Thought maybe there'd be something in the oven. I believe we searched every room too. Yeah, I know I'm getting hungry, but I'm not finding anything. There's no... Take the cross. Well, at least gather everything together. Dust on the floor has not been disturbed for ages. Hand-painted picture. Sheik was ugly. Huh. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, okay, we've tried looking under rugs, tried looking under beds. The searches aren't finding anything. Move the picture. Picture's too heavy to move. Sometimes you have to just get clever. Pull picture. Hey! Okay. Okay. Let's drop the cross here. No need to take treasures down with us. We'll try and leave them all up on this floor. Okay. I have never found a way... I've never gone below level 2, ever. Let's hopefully find some food down there. Okay. Secret passage down. So down we go. Pile of dirt. A winding passage. You see a large cave to the west and a spacious cavern to the south. Searching. A rabid rat. That's good. I don't remember. I think if you don't interact with the creatures, they will generally leave you alone. Examine the rat. The rat has rabies. Okay, well, can't eat the rabid rat, I don't think. So I guess a large cave to the west or a spacious cavern to the south. We get that press enter, which is never a good sign. Let's go south. Oh, wait. Oh, whoops. The rat attacked you and bit you. You die of rabies.
You die of rabies.
And in my heart you'll always stay forever young.
Alright, well that seems like as good a place as any to end this particular episode. We can come back next time and we'll kind of blitz through this desert level and that first level now that we know, well, we know the solutions that we found this playthrough, but we know kind of for sure how to solve certain things, and hopefully that path down is in the same place next time. So, until next time, ciao.